Sicario is the new film directed by Denis Villeneuve, and it stars Emily Blunt, Josh Brolin, and Benicio del Toro. And what this movie's about is there's this cartel running around, and these people from the law have to stop them, Emily Blunt, Josh Brolin, and Benicio del Toro. But Josh Brolin and Benicio have their way of doing it, and Emily Blunt might not be so on board with doing that. So there's a little bit of a conflict there as well. And I was really looking forward to this movie because the director made Prisoners. I absolutely love that film. And even though a lot of people don't like this movie, I really do like Enemy, his other film. Yeah, is it as good as Prisoners? Not in my opinion, but I still really liked Enemy. And for me, Sicario, going into this movie, I was very excited because of the two films I just mentioned. And walking out of it, I loved it. It's terrific. Very well done, very well directed, very well shot, very well acted. I'm never gonna see this movie again, though. I'll talk about that later. Emily Blunt is the star of this movie, and I thought she was really good. A lot of people might complain about her character because she believes in what she believes, and even when she's about to get killed, she's still believing in what she does. And you might be saying, oh, Emily Blunt, just do it, okay? Just do it. Stop. But I really like that character because she's not used to this. Yes, she is used to some portion of it, but not to this scale. And she's definitely not used to this way of dealing with stuff that Josh Brolin and Benicio del Toro do. And speaking of Josh Brolin, he was really good in this movie also. I really liked him at first. He did some stuff later on that made me go, maybe you're not as likable as I thought you were. But overall, he was a pretty good character. And Benicio del Toro, whoa, he was awesome. He outacted everyone in this movie. He was by far the best performance in this entire film. And together, Benicio and Josh Brolin, they're working together, they're on board, but Emily Blunt isn't on board, but they still have to work with her, so you can feel like in some way tension between all of them, even though they have to work together. I really liked their chemistry in this movie, and I thought they bounced off each other really well. And I gotta say this, Roger Deakins, he's the cinematographer for this movie. Very, very well shot. It's not really that shaky at all. He keeps it normally still, and at night, it's lit and shot very well. Like, it's not at night where you can hardly see anything, but it's not, like, unrealistically bright out for night. It's perfect. It's perfect. I just gotta say, Roger Deakins captured a lot of great stuff with his camera. And Denis Villeneuve directed this movie very well. He handled everything very well. I like the plot of this movie, the way he executed it. Very, very well done. And overall, this movie is a fantastic movie. There's nothing hiding the fact that Sicario is in no stretch a bad movie. It is a fantastic movie. However, that leads me to my one big flaw with this film, is that a lot of people walking out are not gonna watch it again. What I mean by that is this movie has no hope, no light at the end of the tunnel, you know? It's really just a bunch of disturbing stuff, and through Emily Blunt's character, we are seeing it for the first time. That's fine. What this movie was able to pull off was really fantastic, and I do love this film. The thing is, though, there's nothing for me bringing me back to it, like as far as hope goes. There's no like overall message of, even though things can get rough, we can overcome them. There's none of that. It's basically dark, gloomy, nothing to love at this place. And I'm not saying that all dark movies are unwatchable. There are movies out there that are dark, but there is something bringing you back to them. Like the movie series with Dark in the title, The Dark Knight. That movie is really dark, but there is some stuff bringing you back to it, maybe making you feel some hope. Sicario, however, nothing really bright and sunny happens, and I know that's not the point of the movie, but if you want me to watch this movie again, or make me feel like this movie is worth a lot of people's time, then you gotta be able to hook me on it, and it just didn't hook me because there is no hope. No hope. And if there's no hope, there's nothing really making me want to see this movie again just to feel bad. You don't want to feel bad watching a movie. Why would you want to? There should be something that makes you feel good during a movie that is making you feel kind of bad also. And this movie just didn't have that. And I'm not saying that's an overall terrible thing. I'm just saying that because of that, I'm not going to watch this movie again. However, I do think it is fantastic. So Sicario for me is just a one and done deal, even though I think it's terrific, and if you haven't seen it and you can handle dark stuff, then you probably should see it. I'm going to give Sicario an A. If you haven't seen it yet, I would suggest you do. However, if you aren't used to dark stuff, you don't really like that crap, then maybe you should stay away, because this movie is very, very, very dark. But if you have seen Sicario, leave in the comments below what you thought of it, and I'm going to try to review Everest also, and I'm not going to be able to see Bridge of Spies tonight, unfortunately, but hey, Alvin and the Chipmunks is opening the same day as Star Wars. Thank you guys for watching. Make sure to subscribe. I'm Jackson Fulcher. See you guys next time.